The next speaker is a great supporter of her friends and one of the kindest and most sincere people I know. Anyone who knows her notices her genuine interest in the lives of those around her and their plans. She constantly checks on how others are doing and ensures that her friends know they are heard. Her positive energy translates to her participation in extracurriculars. Her Indian Dance Club has become a staple at events like the UNICEF Talent Show, Mr. VHS, and April Antics. The electric choreography and high-energy dancing is a great representation of her as a person. Even more so, she is greatly appreciated in all the other activities she does. The student council is immensely thankful for her. She's a wonderful planner and always has ideas for events and activities to boost participation. More important than this speaker's achievements, however, is simply her presence. Whenever she is around, it's always laughter and smiles. I am certain that this speaker's speech will be eloquent and embody her positivity and good vibes. Please join me in welcoming my partner in crime and the senior class vice president, Isabelle Uthuppan.
Good evening and welcome parents, alumni, family and friends to Valparaiso High School's 148th commencement ceremony. If we haven't gotten the chance to officially meet, my name is Isabelle Uthuppan, and I am honored and so thankful to represent and speak on behalf of the class of 2022. I'd like to congratulate each and every single one of you for all your hard work you put into these past 4 years. So let's hear it for the class of 22. I'd like to start off with a story. When I was about, 5 years old, I accompanied my grandmother and mom to a doctor's appointment. During the appointment, I went through my grandmother's bag since I had nothing better to do and found the most perfect pistachio I'd ever laid eyes on in my entire 5-year lifespan. When we headed back to the car, I had to put on my seatbelt, but I didn't know where to put my precious pistachio. So, what did I do with this precious pistachio, you might ask? Well, I did what any 5-year-old would do. I shoved it up my nose. I loved it so much, and I didn't want to lose it, so I thought, what better place to put it? My mom, on the other hand, wasn't the biggest fan of my idea because with every breath I took, the pistachio traveled further and further up my nose and got stuck, blocking an airway. So, we rushed to the ER, and my new friend was safely removed from his temporary home. My 5-year-old self was upset that I had to say goodbye. However, it was for the best, mainly for my health and well-being. And now that I'm standing here, I've caught myself reliving these same feelings of wanting to hold on for just a little longer. Our time here at Valparaiso High School cannot be described in one word. We've been through so much together. In fact, not a single year of high school has been the same for us. Freshman year, we were lost and awkward, inhaled construction dust in the upper red hallway, and wore the boys' wrestling suits during freshman swim class. Sophomore year, COVID shut down school, which, although it was nice not going to school, it was a hard time for many. Junior year was honestly a fever dream, with the hybrid of Zoom and in-person classes, our Wi-Fi getting hacked, getting catfished when someone would take off their mask. I mean, it was a wild year, to say the least. And senior year, things got better, but we had to go back to actually studying for our classes. Hashtag thank you, Quizlet. Despite all this, we can say we made it. Our class is pretty cool, We brought back Mr. VHS, we started Senior Assassin, which shout out to Patrick, our other guest speaker, for winning both titles. We survived VHS sleepers and bad parking. I'd like to add that I'm eternally grateful I was never caught lagging. We had a camp out and tried parking in the teacher's parking lot, and so much more. That deserves recognition, so give yourselves a pat on the back. Valparaiso High School has offered us so many opportunities that has helped us not only discover and pursue our interests, but also discover who we are as individuals. Through classes, sports, clubs, and extracurriculars, we found out more about ourselves and potentially our forever friends, which I believe is the best part of high school. These 4 years of starting to build our morals and character and finding what it is that you value in a friendship can now guide you when you are deciding what you want to surround yourself with that'll bring out the best in you. I know everyone always says high school friendships never last, but I hope you all make the effort to keep in touch with your friends here in Valpo after moving on to this next step in your journey. I'd like to thank all the teachers and close friends I've made that have supported and helped me so much. I'm so grateful to have you in my life. On that note, I'd like to give a personal thank you to my grandparents who couldn't be here today, my parents, Amma and Achacha, for moving to America and giving me the life that I have, and to my siblings for always looking out for me and pushing me to work hard. You guys are the best, and I don't know what I'd do without you. Despite walking in the same halls, I know we've all had different high school experiences. We've all been on our own self-discovery journeys these past 4 years. Some may have been more difficult for others. However, I'm proud of every single one of you for overcoming the challenges that have tested your resilience. You are all such strong individuals, and I want to remind you that you are never, ever alone, and that you mean the world to someone. I mean, just look at your friends and family in the stands cheering you guys on. I know we can get caught up in school, work, friends, but I want to remind you guys to find time to take care of yourself and your mental health. Try to dedicate some time to yourself every day. I know some might think it can take away from your productivity. However, I disagree. Do what's best for you because you'll grow so much as a person. Hashtag speak it from the heart, be Fletcher. Today is an exciting day. We're officially entering a new chapter in our lives. We've now bumped our status from young, dumb, broke high school kid to young, dumb, broke college kids, or however you plan to spend the next couple of years. This means no more free school lunches, but rather expensive, mediocre meal plans. I know some of us may be scared or anxious for what's to come, but because we've been living the same comfortable routine for the past 13 years. But I want to stress that these past 13 years should not be the best 13 years of your life. It's time to let go of our pistachio called high school and see what the future has in store for us. Because believe it or not, it'll be for the best. Keep an open mind to new opportunities because they might just surprise you. Speaking of future plans, I'm so excited to see what everyone will be achieving, whether it be great or small. I hope that you value success not in money or fame, but rather in your overall happiness and how you influence and impact the lives of others. Street poet Nicki Minaj once said, "You ain't have to do things just to please people. It's okay to do what you love. Do what you want to do, not what your parents or anyone else believes you should do, because you know yourself better than anyone else." Trust me, it took a lot of convincing to make my Indian parents realize there are more career options besides those in the engineering and medical field. With that being said, remember that what you put in is what you get out. You have to work hard for the lifestyle you want because it's about drive, it's about power, and if we put in the work and the hours, we can take what's ours. So, to my so-called phone-addicted graduates, I ask that you capture every moment life gives you, whether it be on Snap, TikTok, or a vlog, and cherish it. Think I might have lost some of the baby boomers on the crowd, but take a look around you and process the fact you're at your high school graduation, a huge life accomplishment. You know what? I think we should capture this moment with a good old selfie right here, right now. All right, everybody say cheese. But in all seriousness, thank you for giving me this opportunity. Oh, and P.S. If by any chance you were wondering who started our senior assassin game, Well, you're looking right at her. Shout out to my lunch buddies for helping me, and for the juniors in the room, keep the game going. Congratulations again to the class of 2022, XOXO Valpo Senior Assassin.